Welcome back to the Nine. Today is really one thing I want to talk about. Well, obviously you've seen the title, so I don't know why I said that. Anyway, a lot of these underground niggas and even mainstream niggas to an extent do not know how to make albums, bro. Let me explain my reasoning. Think of the last big underground albums that we've seen drop this year. We talk about Nine Vicious, Pradabagshawty, and Slayr. Those are like the top three. There's other niggas that have dropped. Even last year, like you want to talk about Osama Son, Jay. It's a lot of niggas that dropped. Specifically, the last two, Pradabagshawty and Nine Vicious. This is gonna be a Nine Vicious hate video. I ain't gonna lie. Nine Vicious does not know how to make albums. Pradabagshawty, he's not as bad. He's not as flagrant with it, but he can't make an album either. These niggas are not album artists yet. One, to be an album artist does probably take a degree of lyricism because if you're talking about the same shit every song, I'm gonna hear it the same at a certain point, especially when it's over 20 songs or some shit. Beyond that, though, a lot of these niggas' albums are genuinely just too long. Like, think of Nine Vicious shit. He dropped a 23 song album. That is an hour and 11 minutes. Who the fuck wants to listen to an hour and 11 minutes straight of Nine Vicious? Nobody serious about music wants to listen to that shit. Nobody serious about their ears wants to listen to that shit, my nigga. I can listen to a Nine Vicious song here and there, like he's not bad. I can listen to two, three, back to back to back, 23. Hell no. That's the first part. Think of what Slayr did. He dropped like 10 songs on that deluxe. And then on the original, it was like 10 songs around there, maybe 11, maybe 9. Even Osama Son, that shit was like 9 songs. How long was Psychotic? It wasn't a long album for real. But then you get these niggas like Che, and I fuck with Che, but on Rest in Base, the original, that shit was a long album. Bro, you're gonna have fillers on the album, bro. There's no way you're gonna drop a 23 song album and it's gonna be a masterpiece. It's impossible. Think of the greatest hip hop albums of all time. Illmatic. How long was that album? It was like 8 songs, 9 songs, maybe 10. And it's a classic, the most venerated hip hop album of all time. 8 songs, some shit like that. Can y'all name an album over 20 songs that's a hip hop classic? How many songs did Finally Rich even have? That was like, what, 14, 16, some shit like that? Before the deluxe? Niggas need to retire them 20 songs albums, bro. Niggas don't want to hear that shit. I get that niggas are doing it for numbers. They might get a TikTok hit. They might get a few. They trying to boost their monthly listeners. Like, bro, if you care about the art, like niggas like Slayr do, like niggas like Osama Son do. Like I would even say Che does. Do not do 20 song albums. That shit is cancerous, bro. This shit is cancerous. Number two, niggas don't have any lyricism. I'm not expecting you to be Nas or Jay-Z or Lil Wayne. I'm not expecting that. I'm just expecting a little bit of difference in vibe. Like I get that the beat can be different, but on a different beat, you can't be rapping about the same shit. Like even it can be so vague. 1300 Saint does this really well. He'll have a beat that's different and then he won't really be talking about shit, but it's not the same shit that he would talk about on a regular song. Like for instance, on YVL Party, the Platboy Max song, where it was 1300 Saint, Apollo Red, Tana. 1300 Saint is talking to shit, talking about nigga fucking bitches, getting money, all that shit. But then on certain songs on his album, he's talking about going up as an artist, love and relationships and shit like that. Even a few bars of that goes a long way. Slayr does this to a higher level. Different songs have different themes, my nigga. A nigga like Pradabagshawty, and I respect Pradabag, and Pradabag actually did this more than I expected on his album with Five Problems. The last song on the album, Lies, that was fire. He did something different. Nine Vicious did not have different vibes. The only different vibes was the beat, my nigga. And that goes into another point. You niggas are not arranging these albums properly, and these beats sound the same, especially when there's too many songs. When there's 10 songs, it's less likely for the beats to blend together if they're good. But when you get to 20, it sounds like slop at a certain point, my nigga. That's all I'm saying. Niggas gotta shorten these albums. Niggas gotta say something in a song. Like, damn, nigga. I'm not expecting my rappers to do that much. I just want you to rap a little bit, bro. Please, bro. I'm expecting a little more variation as far as production. You don't have to do crazy transitions and shit. I know that that's why I say Slayr is probably the best album maker in the underground already because of what he's done on Half Blood and the Deluxe. These are the best cohesive projects in the underground that I've heard. A lot of these albums, bro, niggas love these albums. I love these albums, but they're not as cohesive. I just want niggas to start making cohesive works, bro, because that's what an album is. Like, nigga, if you want to drop a mixtape, perfect, bro. If you want to drop, just spam singles like Jace or Youngboy or some shit, I'm with that. But nigga, when I'm listening to an album, nigga, I want a good listening experience. That's what I get from Slayr. I don't get this from Prada, respectfully, because I fuck with Prada. I don't get this from Nine Vicious. respectfully, because niggas fuck with Nine, I guess. I don't get this from none of these niggas. I'm just expecting a little bit more, bro. That's what niggas complained about with Fago. That shit was kind of getting mid towards the middle. Even Rex, and I love Rex. Rex is probably my number 2 in the underground, maybe number 1. On Winter Circle, that shit was like 18 songs. Doing a little too much. That's all I'm saying. We out.